The door splinters, boots thud in the dark, a shadow lunges at 30 feet, and my R-15's loaded with a .223 round. I'm staking my life on to stop the threat cold, no questions asked. Will it drop him before he closes the gap? Welcome to Top 5 Deadliest .223 calibers for self-defense in 2025. A raw, no mercy gauntlet of rounds that turn your rifle into a wall of unstoppable force, shredding danger with surgical precision. We've got the brutal proof gel test torn, threat stopped, the heat of real stakes that these 5 loads are the grim reapers of home defense. Millions lock their doors every night. These are the bullets that lock down your safety. Want to know which round saved my skin? Ready to see lethality that'll freeze your fear? 1. Federal Fusion MSR 62 grain SP, the flesh-flaying fury. The bolt slams home a threats at 20 yards. My Federal Fusion MSR's build as a soft point slayer, a 62 grain bullet blasting at 3,000 feet per second from a 16-inch barrel. A lightweight? Hell no, this fury's ferocious 2,200 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 19 at 50 yards, 1-inch groups at 100 with a bonded soft point. Expands to .6 inches in gel, penetrates 16 inches, 98% stops in FBI tests. Cycles flawless in Rs. Millions pack fusions, $1.50 a round, stacks deep. This flayer's one still think .223's too small. Let's tear that terror, it's a threat-shattering titan. The Fusion's .24 sectional density gouges wide hundreds of shots, .9 inch at 200, while its bonded core holds tough through barriers. Over dozens of drills, its deadly gel splits at 10 yards. Drywall barely slows it, FMJs look feeble. Owners fire thousands, same roar every pull, while the MSR tune eats gas systems clean. It's fierce, it's fatal, millions of mags, no jams rivaling pistol rounds for reach. Worth the load or just a spark? This Federal's a gel-gashing god, still doubting its dread. 2. Winchester PDX1 Defender 60 grain HP, the barrier-busting banshee. The trigger snaps a figures at 15 yards. My Winchester PDX1 Defender's hyped as a hollow point hammer. A 60 grain slug at 3D 100 feet per second from a 16-inch barrel. A softie. No shot, this banshee's brutal 2,300 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 2,000 at 40 yards, 1.2 inch groups at 100 with a split core HP. Expands to .7 inches, penetrates 15 inches, 97% stops in gel. Eats glass and doors, thousands trust PDX1's $1.80 a round, shelves full. This Buster's 2 still scoffing at its scream. Let's shred that shock, it's a wall-wrecking wraith. The PDX1's .23 sectional density rips clean hundreds of groups, 1 inch at 150, while its notched jacket blooms through denim. Over dozens of tests, its savage gel craters at 20, plywood splinters, FMJs over pierce. Owners log thousands, same thud every shot, while the design shrugs off clogs. It's raw, it's ruthless, thousands of kills, no drift matching costlier boutique loads, solid pick or overhyped. This Winchester's a gel-gouging ghost, still blind to its bite. 3. Speer Gold Dot 64 grain GDSP, the precision-piercing phantom. The bolt locks a threats at 25 yards. My Speer Gold Dot sold as a bonded beast. A 64 grain bullet at 2,900 feet per second from a 16-inch barrel. A niche. Hell no, this phantom's a Punisher, 2,100 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 1,850 yards, 1 inch groups at 100 with a soft point. Expands to .65 inches, penetrates 17 inches, 99% stops in FBI protocols. Crushes car doors, millions, runs Speer's $1.70 a round, widely stocked. This Piercer's 3 still think it's too tame. Let's blast that bullet, it's a threat thwarting thunder. The Gold Dot's .25 sectional density cuts deep, hundreds of shots, 0.85 inch at 200, while its uni-core holds firm through windshields. Over dozens of runs, its lethal gel bursts at 15, sheetrock crumbles, FMJs ricochet wide. Owners fire thousands, same dot every pull, while the bonding defies breakup. It's slick, it's slaughter, millions of mags, no fail, outgunning lighter HPS. Duty grade or desk candy. This Speer's a gel-splitting specter, still sleeping on its sting. 4. Hornady Tap Urban 55 grain VMAX, the rapid rending reaper. The scope steadies as shadows at 30 yards. My Hornady Tap Urban's pitched as a polymer tip predator, a 55-grain bullet at 3,200 feet per second from a 16-inch barrel. A varmint toy, no dice. This Reaper's relentless 2,300 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 2,000 at 50 yards, 1.1-inch groups at 100 with a VMAX tip. Expands to 0.8 inches, penetrates 14 inches, 96% stops in gel. Shreds drywall, soft thousands, pick taps, $1.60 a round, easy to find. This renders 4 still think it's just for pests. Let's slash that storm, it's a flesh-flaying fiend. The tap's 0.22 sectional density explodes fast hundreds of groups, 1 inch at 150, while its tip triggers massive cavities. Over dozens of drills, its vicious gel ruptures at 10 barriers fragment FMJ's punch too far. Owners log 1,000 same zip every shot while the low flash aids night fights. It's quick, it's catastrophic, thousands of kills, no lag rivaling heavier slugs. Varmint vibe or viper's bite. This Hornady's a gel-shattering ghoul still missing its menace. 5. Black Hills 77-grain TMK, the heavy-hitting harbinger. The crosshairs settle a threats at 40 yards. My Black Hills TMK's famed for match-grade mayhem. A 77-grain bullet at 2,750 feet per second from a 16-inch barrel. A sniper's whim? No way. This harbinger's hellish 2,200 foot-pounds at the muzzle, 19 at 60 yards, 1-inch groups at 100 with a tipped match king. Expands to 0.7 inches, penetrates 16 inches, 98% stops in gel. Tumbles through walls, thousands bank on Black Hills, $2 a round, premium but stocked. This hitter's 5 still think it's too fancy. Let's maul that myth, it's a threat-toppling tempest. The TMK's 0.26 sectional density bores fierce hundreds of shots, 0.9 inch at 200, while its polymer tip yawns wide on impact. Over dozens of tests, its murderous gel caves at 20, studs splinter, FMJs lack the wound. Owners fire 1,000 same hole every pull while the Sierra bullet flips threats flat. It's elite, it's eviscerating thousands of kills, no doubt matching pricier tacticals. Worth the coin or range queen. This Black Hills is a gel-crushing colossus still shying from its shadow. The shadow's gone, the night's still time to stand your ground. You've braced the breach with me, felt the pulse of .223 rounds that turn chaos to silence, and tasted the power of bullets that don't ask twice. These aren't just loads, they're lifelines, carving safety from danger, proving lethality lives in the right chamber. Millions guard their homes every dusk, why trust luck when these rounds write fate? Load your mag, train your aim, and let the night fear your fire. This is top 5 deadliest .223 calibers for self-defense in 2025. Lock your bolt, hold the line, and own the dark with no regrets.